All right, let's dive into a really fascinating take on something we all struggle with, the art of dealing with other people. You know, it's one of those things we think we should be experts at by now, but let's be honest, it can be really, really complicated.
So, picture this. You're in your 30s. You're supposed to have your life together, right? But then you find yourself in a conversation and you just feel clumsy. It's a surprisingly common feeling, that sense that maybe after years of kind of dodging tricky interactions, you never really built up that social muscle. Well, the solution we're going to talk about today is, trust me, not what you'd expect. So here's the first big mindset. Getting good with people isn't about being a better talker. It's not about having the perfect comeback or the wittiest story. It's all about becoming a better receiver. The whole idea here is that nature brings you the exact people you're supposed to meet, and how you handle that connection, well, that shapes your entire life's path. So the most important thing isn't what comes out of your mouth, but what you do when someone else is speaking to you.
Now check out this metaphor, because it's a total game changer. Think of someone's words as a unique product that they are literally creating and handing over to you right there in that moment. It doesn't matter if the product is polished or a little rough around the edges. That is what they've produced. And your job isn't to critique it or send it back. Your one job is just to receive it.
And this, right here, is the heart of it all. The single most crucial skill is sincerity. Not just pretending to listen, but sincerely receiving that product someone is offering you. It sounds so simple, right? But the effect it has on both of you is just profound. Let's just walk through what happens when this goes right. So, step 1, a person offers you their words. Step 2, you actually receive them with your genuine, full attention. Then, step 3, something amazing happens. The speaker feels seen, they feel valued. And step 4, you, the listener, you're not just being nice. You are absorbing vital information, different perspectives, and a kind of energy that you absolutely need to grow. It's this powerful win-win exchange.
Okay, so if it's that simple, why is it so darn hard? Why do we mess this up constantly? Well, the biggest roadblock isn't the person talking to you. Nope. The biggest roadblock is, and always is, your own mind.
So you basically have two ways you can listen. On the one hand, there's the open mind. It just absorbs what's being said. It looks for the value in it, and that path leads to nonstop growth. But then, there's the knowledgeable mind. This mind doesn't really listen. It filters everything through what it already knows. It's constantly dissecting, rejecting anything that doesn't fit its little box. And that path, well, that leads straight to stagnation. You just stop growing.
And the source material has this brilliant, provocative name for this trap. It calls it the disease of common sense. It's what happens when you get so sure about what you already know that you just shut the door to anything new. Your common sense becomes the absolute truth, and you stop absorbing. And you know what the irony is? It's usually the smartest, most well-read people who are most at risk for this.
Now we're about to go a level deeper here, because this idea of listening is not just a cute communication trick. It's a whole philosophy about what speech even is. It means we have to start seeing words as something way more than just words.
I mean, think about this for a second. We humans are unique. We are the only beings in existence that can create this special, powerful, non-material energy just by talking. It's this incredible privilege, this superpower that we use every day and completely, totally take for granted.
And this phenomenon is given a specific name: quantum energy. Now, hold on, this has nothing to do with quantum physics. It's a term used here to describe the fundamental, non-material force we're all creating and swapping back and forth when we talk. When someone speaks to you, they're literally offering you a dose of this energy, and you have the ability to absorb it.
And if you're wondering just how powerful this idea is supposed to be, get this. The energy of our words is so fundamental that physical objects, even something as massive and powerful as the sun, mean nothing to it. It can pass right through, it's on a whole other level. That's the kind of power we're playing with every time we have a simple chat.
So how in the world do we take this huge kind of cosmic idea and actually use it to grow as a person? Well, it all comes down to changing our whole view on who we meet and why we meet them. Every single interaction becomes this unmissable opportunity.
And this is the core of it. There are no random encounters. It's not an accident. The universe or nature or whatever you want to call it is setting things up so that the person standing in front of you, whether it's your boss, your partner, or that really annoying guy at the coffee shop, is the exact person you need to hear from right now for your own development.
So how precise is this plan?
The source says the margin of error is 0, not even 0.1 millimeters off. It's perfect. So when we dismiss someone or argue with their words, we're not just being rude. We're rejecting a lesson that was hand-delivered to us. Our job isn't to judge the delivery person, it's to absorb the package.
So here it is. This is your path to growth. It's a path of total absorption. You have to see every single person as a gift and their words as necessary fuel for your own journey. When you listen sincerely, you're not just helping them feel heard. You're activating that special human power to help yourself in the deepest way possible.
And so, I'll just leave you with this final thought. The very next person who speaks to you today, doesn't matter who it is or what they say, instead of filtering it, instead of judging it, just try asking yourself one question. What necessary gift, what essential energy is this person bringing me right now?